Hey, Brendan,
Yeah.
did you know? If you're tired of boiling water every time you make a pasta, to save time, you can boil a few gallons at the beginning of the week and freeze it for later.
So, yeah, obviously it's not. It's going to be at.
But man, did you know you could save boiling water?
I mean, I'd never registered that before, but I guess.
To be honest, I think it's a fucking. I think it's a fucking stupid idea.
I mean, in retrospect, yeah, obviously, like, I mean, it's the same as going out and buying like 4 jugs of distilled water.
This is a dumb post. I read it off of Facebook. People are stupid.
Retarded.
People are stupid. No, that's the GCC.
That's
the GCC. I always forget a C.
G3C. That is the Great Canadian Carcast.
Woo!
Welcome to it.
Welcome to the GCC.
La-dee-da. That'll work. Yep, it'll work.
All right, I have no idea.
I don't know anymore. I'm Colton, and I still have a problem. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Hi, guys.
That was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
We're off to a terrible, terrible start.
No thanks to me.
Full disclosure, we have no sweet clue what we're doing today. We're going in completely blind. We decided like 20 minutes ago to do this.
On a higher note, we are back in action at the lake.
That's true. Lake time.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And it's not as disgusting out. It might rain. It's
last time it was a storm,
Yeah.
and I was pretty sure the waves were crashing up on the bank.
yeah,
And you could definitely hear the water in the background.
yeah. There was water.
Yep. But now I'm looking out at the water instead of being on the side, and I think it's looking real nice.
Yeah, it's kind of beautiful out. I'm like in. I used to swim at this lake.
Really.
It looks like. Apparently, it's unpleasant to swim in now.
It looks dreary.
Yeah. Honestly, we were never supposed to swim in it. I don't want. This is the St. John drinking water reserve.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is where it
Nothing's
comes in,
like drinking water, like kids swimming in my water.
Yeah.
But you know what, though? On an uphand for me, I have my own well, and I live in the country. So
yeah.
I don't have to deal with. I don't have to deal with that.
Jam. Yeah. I love wells. I keep forgetting that we're actually still recording because we were just chatting.
Yeah.
Talking about nothing for a while.
What were you going to comment on? I said, hold that thought.
We were well. First off, we came up with a challenge beforehand. I do remember what your thought was. We'll get to that.
Good.
We came up with a challenge beforehand, just in the last 5 minutes, just to go to something. By the end of the episode, we're going to come up with the premise for just a sweet cartoon.
And I just want to point out here, that was a great idea, but I point out there is a mosquito in here, and he is pissing me off, and I'm going to call him...
You know what I hate about mosquitoes?
What's that?
Is that all of it. I hate
all
everything
of
about
them.
mosquitoes.
They are terrible.
I feel like this mosquito would be a douchebag to from
I
a
wanna name
mosquito's
him
perspective.
Trevor the
what,
douchebag
just
mosquito.
Think about Trevor for a second.
Yeah, let's comment on Trevor.
Yeah. What's he been doing? He's just been flying around.
Trevor's like, I know I can get outside because the windows are open, but
does he?
How smart is Trevor?
Oh, I mean, he doesn't know that. He knows I smell blood.
Actually, fun fact about mosquitoes is that the reason why they know we're here is because they can sense the carbon dioxide when we breathe out.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I remember vaguely reading that somewhere.
So you'd be expelling some of your pores as well.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I should fact check. I don't know. I say a lot of things. They're maybe not true. Maybe they are.
Let's all lie on tape.
Ha ha ha.
I do that all the time.
Do 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 do.
It's the best.
But yeah, no, I hate mosquitoes.
Yeah, me too. But Trevor is
what a dick,
scumbag.
What a scumbag.
Because
scummy.
I feel like he all he does is would anyone watch that? Would anyone watch that about this douchebag? He comes into town. He's
douchebag
like,
mosquito. Well, think about it. Remember that?
What do you tell it from? Do you tell it like he's born and he's an adult and he has the adult mood, or do you tell him because a mosquito's life could only be one episode of a cartoon, right?
Yeah. No. Think about this now. There was a cartoon way back, and it was about a black fly that wore like these fancy orange-brown shoes, and he got into the hijinks, and he had like these 2 buck white teeth.
No,
and they were rounded off. But it was a cartoon, and it was this dumb fly, and he had like arms, and he had like 3 fingers on each arms.
Okay.
And I was like, it was just him buzzing around. Like,
No,
I gotta look that up somehow. I gotta figure that out.
no, I reject that.
You reject that.
I don't. That's not the one I like. I want the one.
Well,
Actually,
dang flabbit.
I want that life. I want the life of the mosquito.
I don't.
Portrayed. I want the mosquito to actually just. He's born this morning, right?
Right.
Just an egg. He's like, I'm a baby, and car's coming.
Oh.
Don't come down here.
Dickhead car.
Come on, just let us have our time.
Let us have our time. There's a car driving toward us, guys.
All right. Is it? Okay, no, they're just pulling into the prostitute house. It's just.
Yeah, there's a prostitute house nearby.
It's not a prostitute house anymore.
Anymore.
But there was a time when prostitutes lived in the house behind us.
Fun facts.
Yeah, on the lake.
With Brendan and Colton.
What were we talking about?
Colton.
Mosquito Trevor.
Yeah.
I just like the entire life. Like he's born. Like Trevor is born in the morning. This is the beginning of the episode. 22 minutes in, like 22-minute episode, right?
Okay.
He's born. He hatches from his egg. His parents are, they're upset. Like, oh my god, how are we gonna deal with this? We got an entire 20 minutes left to live. We gotta raise a kid, and we gotta feed, and take care of this thing, but then they die, of course, like 13 seconds into the episode, because that's how mosquitoes live. And then Trevor's like, oh my god, I'm off on my own. I'm only like 17 minutes alive. I've only been alive for 17 minutes. I'm off into the world on my own. Now I gotta go fly into a car and eat this guy's skin.
No, but
just so that I can survive for the next 26 minutes.
Give me an extra minute.
So I can, ham it up with some chick and poop out some eggs. Well, I guess
and live my life pretty quick.
Yeah. But but all of the woes of a mosquito in that time period. But that would be one episode.
Right, but now the time frame, is a minute for a mosquito like an eternity, like a day.
Yeah, I mean,
even then they wouldn't last very long.
But I want to speed it up to our timeline, to our time frame. I don't want it to be in their time. I want it to be in our time. like a mosquito living their life in our time. He's hatching. He knows that his life is only a day long.
So poor guy.
He's growing up. He's like, you just see him evolving from baby to adult, and all that time he's got to go to work for most of that day too, just to earn a living, just so he can
bang a chick.
But
and
his
leave
job is to go and suck blood. He's got to bring most of it back to the clinic, squeeze it out for the other baby mosquitoes, and I don't know.
Actually,
he goes and he just lays down and he dies.
Actually, fun fact about mosquitoes:
mm-hmm.
only the females suck the blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What a turn.
I just remembered this right now. Trevor is a transvestite. He had an early identification with himself and realized I was born in the wrong body.
Well, can it be okay for just this once? It's a radical idea. Just this once, could the main character be a chick?
Of course.
Just switch this up a little bit.
I am a little high. And
let's.
I don't think clearly.
Okay, just this one time it's going to be a female lead.
But her name is Trevor still.
Yeah, I'm thinking Judi Dench in the
lead.
Judi Dench in the lead as Trevor the transvestite mosquito.
Yes.
Episode 1. Starring Judi Dench. Why? I love her.
The Mosquito Menace.
Mosquito Menace. I don't think they're a menace. I think that's the lifestyle for the mosquito. Born into it, and that's what the father did. That's what the mother did. Well, I guess clearly that's only what the mother did. I'm an idiot.
What if Trevor didn't want to do this? He's like, I don't want to suck blood.
Yeah, but maybe okay. Trevor the hippie mosquito.
The hippie mosquito.
Yeah,
it's like I'm vegan, guys.
so his life, instead of being, everyone makes fun of him. He's like, Trevor, you're throwing your life away, Trevor. You're not going to suck blood. You're throwing your life away. You're only going to live like half of a life. And then literally. So that mosquito, they're mocking her because she's only going to live for 13 hours rather than 26.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
But she's like, I have fun doing it.
I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to eat what do vegetarian mosquitoes eat? Probably dust. I don't know. That's skin, I guess. A lot of it.
Maybe they literally just suck the juice out of a fruit. It's like, well, why can't them fruit flies do it? So why can't I?
I guess so. Yeah, I just popped that thing right into the side of a like apple or something. I just yummy.
And she like dies quicker than
just mosquito diabetes and dies.
mosquito diabetes.
Judy Dench, the diabetic mosquito hippie,
Who's a female
transvestite
with a name
Yeah.
with the name.
I don't
Trevor.
What a mess! What a mess!
There's a lot going on.
I'd watch that.
I'm at the clip. I'd gander at for a bit.
And I think it's I picture this as a Robot Chicken kind of thing. Cartoon Network would
Yeah.
do this for us if we just did
I
like
love I love
segments,
Cartoon Network. I love
segments
that show.
of like that doesn't have to be extensive, just segments of animals living their tiny little life in our speed.
Trevor just got me in the neck.
And there we go. End of the story. Trevor dies.
Bitch.
Dead. What was it worth, Trevor? You weren't going to live through it anyway. Tell your parents that.
Oh,
Who cares?
yeah.
That's what Trevor should say. Who cares? Like
Trevor's
97% of
an
us. No. Well, yeah, I guess now you would think so. But he goes up to his friends. He's like, I'm not going to suck blood. I mean, 97% of us are going to like start sucking blood, and we're going to get squished anyway. I feel like my vegetarian lifestyle is going to get me further in than your meat eating lifestyle, right? Your carnivore
Yeah,
lifestyle.
of course.
Just because she's staying out of danger.
Yeah.
So I feel like their 26 hours for 97% of them, it drops down to like 12 to her 13. So she just I don't know. These aren't proper figures. I didn't.
This is also a mosquito.
There's also a mosquito and a stupid.
There are no ethics committees at all about mosquitoes.
I don't think people like mosquitoes.
No.
I think that
Worldly hated.
the judgment's in. People do not like mosquitoes.
The vote
Should I-
has been casted.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, we're doing something, guys.
Windows are
Hell yeah.
Colton forgot he had a coffee.
I did forget I had a coffee.
Tim Hortons.
And it's too hot for me.
Is it?
Maybe. I haven't really checked, honestly.
Did you enjoy the story of Trevor? Should we what else?
Trevor. Yeah, bye, Trevor.
That gives us-
we done with you.
We are done with Trevor. That was a good. So, if we're doing a Robot Chicken and this is a skit, then you have to jump into It has to. You squish Trevor, so it needs to be able to go from there into the next skit about another animal.
Also,
it can't. It has to
can
have
our,
a drift.
Can our network be like robot? No, like no. Hand sewn porcupine.
We thought of a network idea. We're going to discuss it later. That's how we're going to end this show.
Oh yeah, that was not it though.
That was not it.
No.
That was idiocy.
That was I like it.
Don't listen to Colton when he speaks or says anything. Those other than that,
Yay!
other than that, hear him out.
Oh yeah, definitely hear me out. But should you listen to me? No.
I know.
That will lead you to a dark bath.
So anyway, this is how this
Anywho,
this is how this sort of thing works. Do you know anything about like sketch comedy though? It's very transition is very important, especially nowadays. When you when you kill that mosquito,
Right.
that is when the next skit starts.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
So who is the next skit? Who is
Well-
around far enough? Like we're sitting here in the car. I feel like our interaction with the world.
Well,
those
lights over there are really giving me some thought. Those flashing lights over there, there's tons of fog.
Okay.
And can you see that pulsating light?
Yep.
And I can't really tell.
That's the airport. Can I tell you? Can I explain just how this works, though?
Oh my god, yeah.
This is how the system works. Anyway, we're sitting here in this car, right?
Yeah.
Trevor is the first skit. Okay, this is the intro. Okay, now here we are to discuss the next what we're doing in our lives. Let's do our little tiny little skit
Quite right.
inside the car. Blah blah blah. Say something funny. And then all of a sudden, we're at a lake. We get out of the car, we go sit down, and we start casting out for some fish.
Okay.
Doing our joke thing, and then so the worm goes out. It's sitting there. It hits the water. It starts dropping into the water.
Oh.
It starts bobbing there in the worm, and then we start seeing the worm, and it starts talking. It starts doing its thing.
Okay, but now I have a thought about that worm. Now that worm, and I think its name is like. Does his
Okay, go. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
I don't even know. I just feel like we've impaled that worm,
Okay.
and he's in some pain.
So
He's in some pain.
Sorry, I started the sketch early then.
Oh,
The sketch starts. We do our bit walking down whatever. We're two idiots. We have a thing. We sit down in our things. We pick up the bucket of dirt and worms. We pull the worm out. That as soon as we touch the worm, that is when the sketch starts.
interesting. Okay, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that is when the new sketch starts. So this is how the transition will work.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, perfect. So who is this worm?
This worm, I like to call him Clarice.
Clarice?
Clarice.
So you feel like it's important to... Is Clarice a girl?
Clarice is
Hello, Clarice.
he
Clarice is the perfect name. Clarice
he has no gender.
No. Clarice is the perfect victim because
Clarice.
we're Hannibal.
Oh, that's where. Okay, I completely forgot.
Hello, Clarice. We actually named this
knew
worm.
that was coming
and
from
this
somewhere.
worm is like, "Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy." And is that my
Hi.
name? Is that my name, Clarice? This worm thinks that it's Mommy and Daddy. So, like, that is where the sketch starts. But then, of course, Mommy and Daddy are like, "No, Clarice."
Stab.
And then,
Fish hook.
obviously, Clarice's story is very short because that's how these things work. They always have very short ones too.
Oh
The
yeah.
worm's life is terrible. That was terrible.
At least
And then-
at least Trevor got to live life a little bit.
Yep. Then we cast it out, and we start playing the fish story.
And you know what's really sick and horrible? That Clarice is still alive.
While it's casted out, so
she or he
that
is not
story
dead.
is continuing. Like the eye, you see that little cartoon eye, like just hanging there, like just making noises, wiggling around. It's grotesque.
Oh,
We are putrid human beings for having this on any program. Anyway, it hits the water. It starts bobbing in. Clarice is just sketching out, and all of a sudden, here comes Marty.
Marty the Merlin.
Marty's he's floating up there, and he's like, "Meow," and then he gets hooked.
Oh,
And Marty's wife comes over. What's her name?
Cheryl.
Maddie, what are you doing, Maddie? I told you not to go for the fish, Maddie.
And Maddie's like, well, I really just needed some food.
He just needed some food.
And it looked a little tender. It was squimming around. And honestly, I went for it. My senses were saying no. But I went for it, okay? But now I got this damn hook in my mouth, girl. I have no idea what's going on.
But Maddie, we always said not to go for the worms, not on the hooks, Maddie.
Well, it's been a long life. I am 5. I sound like I'm a 40-year-old Jewish man.
We could have lived to 6 together, Maddie. Anyway, that sucked for, the last 17 seconds of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
If we had a script, though,
If we had a script. Yeah, granted, if we have a script, I feel like we are capable.
Ooh, yeah, absolutely. I like that. So that is the wife and husband story of, and then she's got to go. She's got to swim home and explain to her kids how he basically
Your dad
She's got to figure out
suicided himself.
Did he commit suicide? Was it kamikaze? Or was he really just tantalized by the sparkly thing? Like she'll never know. She'll always wonder why. Can he be like an underwater musician? So he's basically like, it could be an ode to all of our fallen musicians here. We don't know, like, what were they thinking?
Oh, that's a lot of things with suicide. You'll never actually know.
I know. And is that okay as a topic in there?
Oh, I
think it's okay coming from...
You know what? We have to have morals on our show.
Yeah.
And things that we teach the viewer. It's a little dark and heavy.
It is. It's heavy, but it's. I mean, Chris Cornell is one of the best, right? Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now he's gone. He's same sort of situation. So that's why I think that Marty should have been a musician, because it's just an ode to that. And now they got to go home and they got to explain to the kids, oh my God, I know he was upset and stuff, but I didn't realize it was like this. He just left his show.
Exactly.
He just performed. Now he just ate a fish. Like
Or
just
a worm.
oh, he ate a worm.
Just
He got,
eating Trevor.
he got hooked and just
Cheryl's just all over the place.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what to do.
Anyway, that's the story of Marty. So she goes home. What's her name? Cheryl. She goes home.
Cheryl,
She
yeah.
tells the kids. What are the kids' names? What do we have? 2 kids.
Bonnie and Joseph.
Bonnie and Joseph.
Bonnie's the male.
Okay.
And,
Bonnie's
and,
the male.
and Joseph
Because
is,
because eventually in life they will actually decide on their sex. I think with fish a lot of the time doesn't it happen later in life? Or am I
yeah, like
making
there's
that up?
certain fish that can like switch their sex, and they
But
depending on
what
the
have you,
situation.
anyway, that
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter. I don't think their story matters. but
Hashtag science. No, they're
That's
they
the
just
end of their story is her going home and talking to them and not knowing what to say
and fade to black.
and fade to black. Go to commercial. Okay, so and then that way going to commercial, that way it can just come and show us wherever we are at that like later on in the day.
Yeah, of course.
So me and you, where are we?
I feel like we're at our local
We're
TGI Fridays.
We're at
Eating
TGI
lunch.
Fridays eating lunch. Okay, so what do we want for lunch? Probably lobster, right?
I'm allergic to shellfish.
Okay, so you're allergic to
But you know what? Because I can't have it in real life, in cartoon world,
You're gonna have one.
I'm having a side of deep fried clams and a lobster and some crab legs.
Okay, so
Because
the
in
lobster.
real life, that would kill me.
We ordered a lobster. So
Oh,
so the story will be our choice of lobster. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna pick it.
That one's
one.
being an asshole.
Yeah, and that lobster story starts there. He's like,
Just mocking everybody through
Yeah.
life.
I'm getting
Ha, ha,
picked.
ha, ha.
You can't see him dancing in a lobster kind of way. You can't see me. I know you can. Colton can.
It's very fishy.
Verify. It's
Very-
happening.
It's very clawful to watch.
Yeah. Anyway,
But
that wasn't a joke. We got to stop doing
clawful.
that.
It was clawful.
It was. Yeah, I guess that was a joke. That was. Yeah, that is the definition of a joke. I hate you.
Puns. I love puns.
I hate you the most.
Aw.
Anyway,
It's so nice.
his story starts there, which we both chose a lobster, so they're going in together. What kind of a lobster did you choose?
Oh, I chose a.
You don't eat lobster, so you must be.
I know, right?
How
I chose a
hungry are
gay.
you?
I chose a gay lobster.
gay lobster.
A gay lobster.
You chose the one with the earring on the left side,
Of course, I did.
or is it the right side? I hope it's the right side because mine was on the left side, and I'm not super gay.
No, I can't remember which side it is, but I was like, I identify with that lobster at that time and frame and moment, and I was like, he looks extra special, extra gay. So I'm like,
You're tantalized by his gayness most of
oh,
all.
tantalization! I'm gonna eat you. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah.
Nom.
And, so you chose him. I chose Curtis. He's kind of a geek.
Curtis.
He's kind of a loser lobster, but
I feel like my name is like Chartreuse.
Chartreuse and Curtis.
Chartreuse the lobster.
And because they were never picked before, and they were mocked by all the football lobsters. And they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And then they got picked. It's like they got
Yeah. Knock knock.
we got picked this time, fellas.
Yes, I got
it's
picked,
Curtis's and Chartreuse's turn.
Snap snap. Oh yeah, they be snapping
So we
everywhere.
got picked, and
Chartreuse loved it.
Chartreuse is excited. Curtis is like, I don't know, guys. I mean, Chartreuse, are we ready for this? Are we ready for this sort of commitment? We don't know. It's the pot. We don't know where you go from the pot.
I hear pot's good.
You go to the pot, and then you leave the pot a different color.
It's like, but I love that shade of red. It'll go great.
Chartreuse is
with
pumped
my
for the red.
eyes. Snappy snap snap snap.
That looks good on him. And then,
But they don't know. They do not know.
And then Curtis is like, yeah, I don't know. We'll try it. We'll try the pot. Okay.
And it has to sound like they're smoking, both smoke weed.
Oh, I'll
Right.
get all of them. That's the
Right.
world today.
Yeah.
Anyway, Curtis is going. He's going in with Chartreuse, and then their story essentially ends.
Yeah, death by boiling alive.
Yeah.
That's actually the most inhumane way to kill a lobster.
And I think that's actually convenient timing because, okay, I just got a text from you. Good. Well, I got it earlier. I think I'm just getting a retext from you.
Oh, and we are at 23 minutes. Oh, and look who texted me.
Oh, it's your mommy.
I will be home later, but I can't be home out too late because I need to finish some things today.
Okay, we'll finish.
Yeah,
Eventually.
20
Only 22
24
minutes in. That's terrible timing.
24 minutes in.
Anyway, but that's good timing for this because
Halfway now.
as the broadcasting usually works, we're in the second act or like the second segment of the broadcast, right?
Yeah.
Which is usually the shortest. It's
Yeah.
in between the two. I love television.
No, television is fantastic.
I have it. It's my thing. One of my things. I have things. This is one of my things. Anyway, that's that segment there will be the shortest. We'll probably only have time for like the us at the restaurant picking the lobster and then us sitting down and then cutting into Curtis's and Chartreuse's head, just snapping them in half and watching their like
full brutalization.
like Curtis's ring and like the purple hair and stuff is still like intact and stuff, but like you're snapping the head off and it's like hanging there.
Oh god,
tongue hanging out.
Oh.
Curtis's glasses. I'm just like I just take them. I like.
Oh no!
No, we dropped the phone. Find it.
Can you hear us?
Find it. Please hear us. Uh-oh.
Well, this is it.
Can you hear me?
Oh, it's right here.
Okay, that's not too bad.
You done did knocked it off.
I kind of figured that was going to happen eventually. Here, let's just keep it safe. We'll just talk into it.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Well, my car's not good.
No, and
Anyway.
we need a microphone.
We do. We needed. Somebody.
Somebody give us money.
We will
Please.
take any sponsorship. I know we're ridiculous, but we're brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Listen to this.
They'll love us.
Listen to this content. What are we coming up with?
Everything and nothing.
Anyway, I love that last scene right before the second commercial break where we're snapping that lobster's head off and it's just like the eyeballs are popping out and Curtis's glasses are falling over the place and I'm just like right into his stomach, right into his he's wearing a sweater vest, but he's cooked.
Like, mine has a choker on, and it has spikes on it. And
how about you start right at like the crotch of the lobster?
Oh yeah, Chartreuse and like you can kind of see a smirk on her face, her face.
Like Chartreuse is kind of happy going into it, even though she's dead.
Yeah,
or he, whatever Chartreuse
identifies to you.
That's fine. That's her business, his business. Yeah. Anyway. Very kind of smirk, and Curtis is just like terrified, but I'm just broken in half.
Literally getting eaten out.
Second commercial break. Where are we?
I don't know. We're rounding the bend.
We gotta go home. This is before we go home to our respective lives. You know, I have a family. I have a girlfriend and a child. You have a life that's expansive and I don't even understand it.
I don't get it sometimes. It's almost overwhelming to me sometimes.
Yeah, it's too human-y for me.
It's actually for the first time ever, I'm actually too busy now.
Yeah, you have a lot.
And I have a lot of things coming at me, and I've been trying to tackle all of them.
So we need to find, how about we both, this will be how the day ends. We both go our respective ways. I'm heading towards my family. You're heading towards your respective life, wherever you're going. What is it that you interact with? One more animal, and I'll also interact with one more animal.
Ooh. Oh. So I was so scared of them when I was younger. This butterfly comes at me, and I'm just swatting at it. Like, I want to knock it down like King Kong in the movie.
Okay.
Like I hate these things. I'm like about to run from it.
Okay.
And it's a butterfly.
Do I see that? I feel like I see this. This is me walking away from you. I'm watching you with this butterfly. Okay. Just tell me your butterfly.
Well, this butterfly, and I just want him to be like I want to call him like Colonel, like Sergeant Harrison.
So you're
Sergeant Harrison.
So
the
you're
butterfly.
the King Kong to this Sergeant Harrison.
Oh yeah,
in the plane?
It's the gayest butterfly you've ever seen in your life.
Why are all your characters so gay?
No, they're not gay, but he looks.
Oh, because he's always manly, but he's a butterfly.
Yeah, super the most flamboyant looking butterfly ever. But his name is like Colonel or Sergeant Harrison.
I applaud you, sir.
And his head. Oh yeah, thank you. But yeah, he's like, oh yeah. He has the deep voice too. I will destroy all life, and it's just like flutter, 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 flutter.
It's making me happy.
And I see this, and he's like, attack at all angles, and I'm just like,
are you the?
I am, but him, I'm all slow motion. But
Yeah.
really, you cut back to me, and I'm just going.
You're just terrified of the butterfly.
Yeah, I'm
You're
just like
crouching.
Like no. So I'm like swatting at
What are
it.
you climbing on top of? What are you going to fall down off of? What is this butterfly going to force you off of?
I'm
when you
like
fall
climbing
the
up to.
ground?
I'm like climbing up to a deck.
You're trying to climb up your deck to your house, trying to get
Right.
home.
And I'm like, I don't like this. And I'm like frozen in terror. And this girl's like, I have the beast in my sights. Flutter, flutter, flutter.
do other butterflies start coming in?
He tries to signal for them, but they see me swat and they're like,
Okay.
we don't want to do that.
it's just one butterfly.
One.
And
yes,
so from your perspective, you're a wuss watching this tiny little wussy butterfly flying up to you, and you're like terrified.
Yep.
But from his perspective, it's this war mission, and you're both these beasts, these beasts of war. You're a giant monster on a building, just roar, trying to attack.
And then
he's just like this,
I like
flying in for it.
But here's the kicker though. He's like, I'm going down, and then he stands on the deck, and I'm like, stop! I curb stop him.
No. You're forgetting that this is King Kong.
Oh
You
no,
have
but
to fall on top of him.
I don't fall on top of him. I just like, you know what? I'm like, I'm outie.
Okay, but
I'm outie, and I step on him, and I'm like,
you crush him.
I give it a twist.
You
A little
crush him.
Footloose twist.
You crush him, but being the wuss you are, while you're doing that, you slip on the butterfly's carcass, and you fall off the deck.
Dang. And then in the distance, you see Sergeant Harrison, and he's like,
His carcass is
His
being
body's
flying
twitching,
around.
it's just
It's
like-
hitting the wall or hitting the other, flying off the deck, doing its own thing.
yep.
And then it hits me in the face. This carcass hits me in the face. I'm like,
Like,
"Ugh."
ew, gross.
Ugh. Anyway, I start walking out. That was so good. I have no idea what to follow that up with.
Sometimes I have good ideas, sometimes I don't.
It blew me away. I was very impressed. I'm happy.
Thank you.
I bow to you now.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so I start up the car.
Yeah.
I get slapped in the face with Curtis, and I'm like, gross. Because I watched that whole interaction. I'm like, Colton, you idiot. That's why everyone hates you the most. And then I get slapped in the face.
We're still trying to figure that out, why people hate me.
Well, there's obvious reasons.
Yeah.
We just discussed it.
Other day.
I got slapped in the face with this butterfly. It was really gross. It's just a carcass, and like when I pick it up, this thing's between my fingers, and I'm like, ugh, and I'm just smearing. I'm just smearing this. I'm just smearing the general's like.
You're literally
Trying
disgracing
to,
his life.
All of his medals are flaking off. His war medals. His helmet falls. His letter to his wife.
Oh.
I'm like, ugh, yuck.
Gross.
Anyway, I got in the car. I started up. My car doesn't make that much noise. It does suck, but it's not that bad. I start driving off, and because we're in New Brunswick, I'm driving along. I'm like, and this nice little deer.
Oh, God.
This little girl, this little prissy little newborn.
Bambi.
Mommy, look at that. What's that? I've never seen one of those before.
Boom.
I didn't kill Bambi's mom.
No.
I killed Bambi.
I can't kill Bambi. Just Bambi prancing.
No, dear, don't look.
Oh, dear.
This is the story.
And then
We touched on suicide and death of a child in this episode.
And I like you instantly. I feel like you instantly cripple Bambi, and instantly it's just like.
And I'm trying to help. I get out and I'm like, that's a good idea. I thought I killed Bambi. I get out.
No,
and
you crippled him.
Bambi's still alive, but
paraplegic.
all 3 legs are broken. So it's just got one.
Just
got one leg.
trying to crawl away.
It's like, Mommy, I can't move. I get out. I'm trying to help, and the father comes out. And he's like, haven't you done enough? Just get in the car and leave. I'm like, but I feel so bad. And they're just like, he insists. He just stomps and he just kicks and he just get out of here. Get out of here. He chases me off.
Here.
I leave. I'm
leave.
gone. This story is theirs now. This is the last. That's it. Me and Colton are out for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, and Brendan leaves with killing Bambi.
No, crippling Bambi.
Crippling, like,
And
severely.
leaving it. And now Bambi has to live the rest of his life with his father, Who he should be in a. His father is
And
like,
the father's like, I don't know what to do now. We got to fix this problem. Bambi's just got one working leg, and but the father, he's like, we got to figure out how to do this. He tries to protect him, tries to drag him along, throws him over his back.
the best forest dog
It's
just brought
terrible.
all the sticks and berries.
Yep.
It won't work.
Okay, this is going to take another sad turn.
Oh.
But we're going to keep it funny somehow.
Okay.
Colton and I do not hunt, but we do have...
God, no.
There could be other characters. My father is a hunter. My brother-in-law is a hunter. So anyway, these two let's put in a tree.
Oh.
Oh, no, my father and my... well, he's not my uncle, really, but I'll call him my Uncle Roger. He's close.
My uncle
and
hunts,
my
I think.
friend.
I think.
A friend of my dad who's we're really close to. They're sitting in a tree.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever that, what do they call them? The tree blind thing? And
the
they're getting ready. They're talking.
blindy thingy.
He's like, what do you have? It's like, they're talking about their tuna sandwiches, their goldfish in a bowl, whatever
Yep.
they have, all these snacks. Like, all right. Anyway, that's delicious stuff. Anyway, so Bambi's dad, crippled Bambi, we'll call him.
Yep.
His dad's like, this is later on in life. They made it so far. Just he made sure he provided for his crippled son and his wife, and they made it this far. And he's like, all right, guys, just hang on for a minute. I'm gonna check it out. You guys stay here. He starts prancing out, and there's my dad with his shotgun ready to go. He's like, I'm all done my sand. Oh, what is that? Shh. What is that? And he takes the gun. He's ready.
Oh, no.
And they're still talking. I mean, there's a lot of banter that can go on between these two, so this is just situational, right? We're just putting the episode together.
Oh, my
Jokes can
God.
come in later, and he's like,
I have a thought.
Mhm.
It's a little obscure. Very
I want to hear it.
Very off the beat. What if he doesn't kill the dad, but instead kills one of the people next to him, and Bambi's dad is scarred for life?
Wait, what?
What if your dad actually was pointing at a person this whole time? Not your family members, but like
Let's take
some
if
random,
we're
some
taking
random
your
byst-
story, I'm going to take my father out of this.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll murder an animal. He's not going to murder a human.
No, God, no.
He's not going to manslaughter a human.
Let's say it's a stranger,
Yeah.
and like Bambi's dad's already kind of like on the hinges,
Mm-hmm.
but then he sees these people right like inches away, and he gets like brain splatter all over his face, and you pan to Bambi's dad, and he just mouth wide open and like, and he's just like he's like how was your day, hubby, whatever the fuck they call him, and then he was like murder. It's just like
And that's the
literally,
end. He starts drinking at that point.
yeah, and then he turns to alcoholism.
He finds, okay,
There's a lot going on in his life.
these people are terrified. They just killed this person. They take off, and then Bambi's dad, he starts stepping towards the tree blind. He notices that they dropped something. What is that?
Weed, no.
Well, he starts coming up to it. What is that? Is that beer?
Oh,
He starts drinking it up.
is that
And
beer?
it's helping. It's helping.
It's helping. Oh, God.
Anyway, that is where he goes from there. He starts drinking beer, and
Poor guy.
anyway, whatever, the song plays and the credits roll, and that is the end of the episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we call it?
Oh, a life in shambles. Lives in shambles.
Lives in Shambles. Lives and Shambles.
Lives and shambles.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. There. We did it. We've got that out like at the beginning of the episode, actually.
Yeah.
What do we
yeah.
at here?
Thank you to Trevor, the annoying ass mosquito in here.
good call. Good pull. Oh, there's another.
Oh, there's another
car
douchebag.
coming.
Now,
Shh. Is it
is it gonna go to the whorehouse or is it gonna come bother us?
gonna? Okay, it's sinking down.
Oh, it is slinking down here. I'm always curious to see if it's a cop or not.
Yeah,
And then you guys get to hear us talk to a cop.
that would be interesting, right?
That would be very interesting.
Is it? No, it's a truck.
Oh, truck with lights on it though? Oh no, they are backing up.
Yep.
They are turning around.
They're like, oh, these guys have the good spot tonight. We're gonna
But
move on.
all they see, all they, which is the strangest thing, is all they see from the outside are a car that's parked with a minor light on and steamed up windows.
So we are banging it out.
Oh, we are fucking it good.
That happened.
So he's driving off. This actually happened to us. We're not in the same spot that we were in last time.
Mm-mm.
See, these people are probably getting stoned too. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not in the same spot as last time.
We're in this is the place where cars go to bang.
Yeah, we're in the
I'm
prime.
guessing.
We're in the prime spot
Oh, yeah.
at the very
There's
bottom.
no
of
one
the
here to
road.
bother you.
Yeah,
You can be as loud as you want, probably, maybe.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, I know it still creeps me out though when they come down.
Yeah, it's a little sketchy.
Like, oh, I think I'll light on.
Yep.
Oh no, it's turned off. Yeah, they're definitely getting baked.
Yeah. But anyway, I think today was
Where are we at?
we're at 39. We're at 40 minutes.
Okay, so
We jammed that out. Do you want to
good.
just? Are we going to talk about the possibly doing the network thing or?
I feel like we can go for like a whole almost an hour on that.
Yeah, that's true. We should
That we
probably
can
back
just-
out on that.
Yeah. For next time.
Anyway, we're trying to do a lot of social networking. So if you,
Yep.
I don't know, if you're online, obviously you're listening to this, then you have already tuned into us. But I think there's a system to get this to work, to spread the word on this.
There definitely is.
It's not. I don't think it's about. I love that people are sharing. I love it. Thank you very much. I love that you're liking it. I hope people are listening to it.
yeah, I hope so too.
I know maybe we got off to a rocky start, but we're figuring it out
Yep.
step by step, and I really appreciate that. And I think that the key to helping us out here, is to share it. To share what we're doing, share the episodes, share everything, all of it. It's all on there for free.
Yep.
But share it with individuals. Like if you share it openly, then people are just going to bypass it. They'll go, "Oh, that's an interest of that person's. I don't care." You have to. I think
Really
the key,
sell it.
I think the key is to choose people who you think are going to like this and be like, "Hey, you know what? You got to listen to. Hey, so and so.
These two
Definitely check these guys out.
these two guys talking it up
Yeah,
in a vehicle.
and then of course check out their work on the side.
Oh yeah, of course, because we both of us have lots of work going on.
We do a whole bunch of stuff. Share all of it, and that's how it's done. I think. I don't think it's. I don't know. Maybe I'm. I
No,
think that's
you
the
do have
system,
a-
right?
no,
think
I
this is
agree,
my
I
this is
agree.
my brain doing the thing that it does. It's. I feel like all of the cogs are in place.
Yep.
And now we have to turn the switch.
We
But
need
the
a-
switch, but
We're
some
missing,
of the cogs,
We're missing the switch.
some of the cogs are you guys.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
And you could be active cogs. You could be even circuit boards along the way if you want to get
Actually-
really involved and help us out.
I feel like as a rocky start, I like to compare it to a cooler that's held together by tinfoil.
Yep.
And
we know of one.
we know of a cooler that's the piping is held up by tinfoil and
that
clear
is
tape.
not
That is not how you fix something.
that is not how you're supposed to have coolers connected.
No.
No.
But anyway, we have that, and we're just missing that that premium pipe that to get the cooler going good.
Yeah, absolutely. We're doing the work, I think, not all the work.
By putting the tinfoil over it. That was an effort.
I like to put it as I am too busy making the stuff. How am I supposed to
We need
I can't manage the
person.
situation myself.
And
I need to make the
still
connections.
currently too phreatic and busy.
Yeah, so if anyone out there wants to help us out,
Oh yeah, we would gladly. We won't pay you.
absolutely not, because we don't have money.
We don't
either.
even have money.
But this is we feel like
In it for the long run.
it's the beginning of something, right? And I feel like
Yeah. And I
We're
can't see
getting
me.
somewhere.
I can't see me going all Backstreet Boy on you,
well,
and starting off from the group and
you're gonna Justin Timberlake me.
never. I would never
I don't
Justin
think you have
Timberlake.
I don't think you have the capability to Justin Timberlake.
That's why I would never do it. I know my abilities.
I won't Justin Timberlake you. I
They're not.
promise.
I'm not strong enough for that.
You want to fight?
I'm a
I'll
leech.
fight you.
I'm a leech.
Not a leech.
I'm a parasite.
You'll find your way.
I am a parasite.
You know
Wow.
what? You know what Jonah Ray is doing?
What?
I'm going to compare us to Nerdist.
Nerdist.
We're going to be the Canadian Nerdist.
Yeah.
Okay? Because Jonah Ray, obviously, Chris Hardwick is the one who really blossomed.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah.
he's in charge of all of it. He does all of it. He's a genius at this stuff, at
Yes.
social networking and whatnot. Obviously, I'm not that. I'm terrible at it. But anyway, Jonah Ray eventually he got to branch off, and now he's the host of the New Mystery Science Theater.
Really? Oh
He
my God!
eventually got-
Yes, he
he
is.
eventually got
yes.
something,
Yes,
right?
he is.
I mean, and I bet you it's only the start. He's going to go from there. He was smaller at the beginning because he had less done.
You know what? I really like how we start out this like, I feel like it's a branch of fine arts what we're doing, and I've always wanted to do something in that.
Yeah.
But like, currently I'm doing sciences, but like I'm happy with sciences. But if my fine arts branching works out
Yeah.
well for me, that's what I feel like I would like to do, maybe
Yeah.
with like science on the
But
side.
that's why I thought it's
either
smart to
or.
start our brand early. That's why I wanted
Yeah.
to call it the GCC.
Because science
C
will
brand.
fund us.
In a way, absolutely,
In a way,
it always
it
could.
could.
I mean, that's something that we could fund as well.
Oh my God! Yeah, of course.
G3C, I would fund anything that I think is going to help the world. That is my prerogative. Anyway, the G3C network, right?
Yep. Which tune in next time
Yeah,
to find
we'll
out.
talk about it, right?
to find out
It's gonna-
what's all that about.
That's our expansive. That's the thing we're getting into now. Anyway,
Well,
we'll talk
yeah.
about it next time. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we're
yeah, I think that's a roughly a pretty good time. You think, or do you want to keep
Yeah.
going? I feel like it's pretty
I
good.
think we did pretty sweet.
Yeah, and any last words? My hair's greasy.
Benedict Cumberbatch thinks that prostitutes eat midgets.
Oh, was that
That was in the news today.
Are you? No, you're bull-
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm kind of
That
high,
is
so
a
I'm kind
true-
of.
that is an absolute fact.
I'm kind of.
This guy's.
I'm too high for this.
Anyway, but
Dun dun dun. Bye.
This has been a GCC.